It likewise has a round face. Notwithstanding Zhao Liying, who is 85 blossoms, there is likewise another age of blossoms. It is said that the delights in media outlets are like mists. Whether you like pale confronted delights with a full feeling of first love or oppressive wonders who are brimming with quality and dangerous, you can track down your most interesting star. Be that as it may, as far as effortlessly attractive impact and staggering degree, delights with thick face are more prevailing. Regardless of whether the other party is your cardiovascular failure, they can constantly have a profound impression. Whether it is the traditional wonders with oval face and the oval face that were well known in the early years, or the lovely and very good quality magnificence that is right now sought after, they all appear to have clear blueprints. I wave joy. Under the pattern of stylish enhancement, there is just Zhao Liying among the 85 blossoms, and Zhao Lucy among the new age of blossoms. Despite the fact that Zhao Liying currently feels like an obvious top-of-the-line magnificence, yet when she originally entered the circle, she wore a round face and made a ton of characters that dazzle everybody. From Shanshan is coming to Blossom Thousand Bone to Legend of Pursuing Fish, she can constantly be her name. With a delicate and charming bun head, a couple of enormous sparkling eyes, she is simply leaving the clever cardamom lady. In the event that Zhao Liying was attempting to eliminate the mark of charm and adorableness from her body before the transmission of knowing or not, then, at that point, later Yu Fei and Who is the Killer were sent off, everybody saw savvy person, exquisite, and a marginally dim-hearted proficient first class. The job of He Xingfu and Joy to 10,000 Homes made everybody see Zhao Liying's acting abilities and widened her acting vocation. Perhaps it's her profession after the separation, perhaps her sister focuses closer on body the executives. Just when she wears school garments, she can see the shadow of a charming and adorable goddess. Presently she is rich and agile in the two works and magazine photographs. Modern style. In Savage Development, Su Bangsha, who became fat while acting, has the appeal of a resilient lady in the business world. Her stout and round cheeks add a touch of liking. She is an astounding goddess who talks with her works. Zhao Lucy, who likewise has a round face, is likewise an entertainer who has been exceptionally famous and effective in the beyond 2 years. Despite the fact that she entered the circle by shooting a web show, the items and assets of her joint efforts are truly attractive. This year, 3 works have been sent off. Among them, the period show Hu Tuang is even on the star Yangba, which has an eye-getting execution contrasted in the entertainers of a similar period. Albeit some of Zhao Lucy's swiping procedure on the web have made the crowd give her blended surveys, yet as far as appearance and state, she is additionally quite possibly of the best new blossom. Presently there are the waves to be communicated, yet in addition the ground symbol show can't conceal covertly with Chen's Hewen. I don't have the foggiest idea the number of hot ventures have been made by simply depending on the Reuters map. As far as point guide and ubiquity, Zhao Lucy has her own ridiculous physical makeup, yet there has been a great deal of negative news about her adoration for showcasing and porcelain on the web. All things considered, many individuals ought to have seen Zhao Lucy's replacement to Zhao Liying, and the drafts of Li Fei's Bones. The point is there, however contention likewise follows. As a matter of fact, in light of Zhao Lucy's exhibition in past works, verbal exchange is essentially energized. Playing the energetic and fun-loving champion in web-based shows has her own air, and in spite of the low quality of her garments, she can perform splendidly with her acting abilities. One might say that she is the little sovereign of online shows. Be that as it may, when he showed up as the featuring job in a major creation, the impact was consistently unacceptable. The round face that was at that point on the camera experienced a detriment contrasted and the entertainers of a similar team was considerably more self-evident. There was debate, however the assessment was not agreeable. Truth be told, in light of Zhao Lucy's single individual style and express, her exhibition is still great. As a youthful entertainer who is definitely not an expert, as long as she rehearses her acting abilities, she can constantly keep the mists open and see the moon. Despite the fact that there is as yet a major hole between Zhao Lucy and Zhao Liying today, as long as she keeps up with her own acknowledgement and doesn't contact the porcelain promotion to excite the loathing of her accomplice's fans, then the young woman can be viewed as a promising future. A similar round confronted goddess, put Zhao Lucy and Zhao Liying together, and the whole will emerge. 02. Zhao Lucy's acting abilities in Hu Tuang cause discussion. How much the crowd is anticipating the show Hu Tuang, the mistake is so amazing. How Ming Heo straightforwardly made individuals play. His porcelain teeth look extremely sudden with his skin tone. For a period show, Such a teeth with white reflections is just a bug, and his acting abilities are not, dislike a lobbyist. However, even such a play crowd can hesitantly acknowledge it, yet seeing Zhao Lucy's flying facial elements in the play, the crowd truly can't bear it. Originally, I felt that her appearing had advanced loads in starry Han splendor and become extra stable. However, this time it nevertheless appears that Zhao Lucy is manifestly used to being in her constellation region and is habitually gambling herself in anything position she plays, so what we see extra of on this drama is Zhao Lucy's numerous flamboyant expressions and acting her staring guts. Her portrayal of Tian Zhao constantly offers off a kingdom of exuberance and could be very superficial in her expressions of emotion. For example, whilst she is speaking to her neighbors, she glares even as talking, and whilst she hears a few information, she all of a sudden receives excited and opens her mouth huge. However, additionally factors her finger at humans. She does not explicit any feelings internally, she simply flashes her eyebrows round and cannot inform what she's appearing. This type of grassroots paintings ought to now no longer be finished via way of means of someone with intelligence and ability. Why could a lady possessed via way of means of tiger power be selected for the process? This type of temperament will glare at everybody who disobeys a way to mediate community disputes. It isn't simply including gasoline to the fire. Zhao Lucy's five senses are flying round this time, and her eye-rolling appearing may also were meant to reveal her experience of dynamism and her harmless side. However, it become a piece too much. Together along with her harmless eyes huge open, her neck stretched out, and her head shaking, by chance writing up the fats on her face, making her appearance uncoordinated. The first component you want to do is to get an amazing examine the show, and you may say that Zhao Lucy continues to be too young, and the overall performance isn't in place. 03. Wang Yibo starred in a film King of the Long Sky briefly pulled out of the National Day slot. Did something happen? The annual National Day excursion is arising quickly, and lots of humans are beginning to devise how they ought to set up this National Day. In the past, the bulk of humans' practice, to look the National Day film should be essential. Only a quick time in the past become scheduled to be launched all through the National Day. The King of the Long Sky additionally were given the primary suitable outcomes of boost price tag sales. However, in those days it all of a sudden introduced the withdrawal of the file, and started out to present the netizens a number of refunds. This ultimately what's the matter? The legit declaration become dispatched to the target market urgently after the withdrawal, declaring that the extra of tools become because of the want to make sure changes with the intention to deliver the target market a higher welcome afterwards, so it become decided that the National Day tools could be cancelled, and the legit additionally apologized for this later. But it smiles tough now no longer to allow the target market begin to speculate whether or not there may be a trouble with the actors. If it smiles in step with the legit declaration with the intention to carry you higher outcomes, then why now no longer do an amazing process earlier than selecting to promote tickets? If it become only a mild flaw, would not it were extra highly priced to drag the tickets once they have been already ordinarily sold? In fact, the movie become purported to be an amazing gimmick, with a tale that maximum audiences love to look at nowadays, approximately the choice of amazing pilots, which could be very positive, and it additionally stars famous actors along with Wang Yibo, Zhou Dongyu, Hujan and Yushi, and is scheduled to begin airing on September 30th. With the manufacturing of this magnitude, it had now no longer were located earlier than the printed that a few errors needed to be suspended, so it's Miles' handiest hurdle that netizens could have speculated approximately it. So after the information of the withdrawal got here out, many netizens commented on the lowest pronouncing that there has been a trouble with one of the primary actors recently, and if there has been nobody in hassle then why did they do such an unsightly act? The National Day slot ought to be one of the exceptional instances of the 12 months to get suitable scores. If it become now no longer extraordinarily serious, why did they need to surrender the slot at this time? Some netizens have speculated if it smiles due to the fact there may be a cameo in it for Sukezheng that he's now going to be edited in a few way. But Sukezhen's fall apart has now no longer risen to the factor that he should be dropped due to him. He is handiest inflicting resentment amongst netizens due to a few issues in his private life, and Sukezhen isn't taken into consideration a main star, so losing him due to him is a trivial matter. After the King of the Long Sky become shelved, many netizens moved quickly to Weibo to speak about it. However, later they could not discover the subject of its withdrawal, or even the recent seek become missing. That's even extra strange. So both the person is truly in hassle or there is a trouble with Weibo once more. However, of direction the chance of a trouble with Weibo could be very small. The company's primary aim is to offer the exceptional feasible method to the trouble. of direction, there may be not anything that may be finished to extra this situation, as they have got already commenced giving refunds to the target market. If it is due to a trouble with the lead actor, then there'll genuinely be a comply with up record approximately it, and if it is a private matter, then it is exceptional for anyone to foe they do not know. Although King of the Long Sky has stated goodbye to anyone for the time being, in step with the legit intention, it'll genuinely be launched once more afterwards, so it is now no longer too overdue to attend till the time is proper to look at it once more. After all, an amazing manufacturing calls for patience, and audiences should discover ways to wait for what's due will in reality come. As for different speculations, simply take a glance and discuss. There are different works to be had for the National Day, along with the film Search and Rescue, that allows you to quickly be rescheduled to fill the space of King of the Sky. It is scheduled to air on October 3rd. Apart from Search and Rescue, there may be additionally The Way Back, which many netizens say can have the exceptional scores this National Day after the King of the Sky dropped out. In any case, the National Day ought to nevertheless be a glad one, and there are pretty a number of alternatives for movie and television, so allow simply look ahead to the re-access of the King of Long Sky after that. Do you've got another mind? It's the withdrawal of King of the Long Sky?